Well, on the rolling fields of the Hunter Valley, buyers are scouring the paddocks for the next generation of champion racehorses. Hundreds of thousands of dollars will be spent and meticulous preparation is going into finding the yearlings new homes.
They literally are the fields of dreams. The green paddocks spread across the magnificent stud farms of the Hunter Valley, home to thousands of gorgeous babies, all of which will eventually find new homes and owners, hoping they've fallen in love and bought the new superstar of the track.
Beauty's definitely in the eye of the beholder, and you know, a horse is a beautiful animal, and every horse you look at you can see something to like about them.
Over the next few months, 5,000 yearlings will be auctioned at sales across the nation for close to $500 million. Starting with the glamorous Magic Millions on the Gold Coast, where the average price for 1,000 lots will be $150,000.
It's a massive industry, the thoroughbred industry worldwide, and certainly Australia is a part of that, that global commodity, which is the thoroughbred.
Anthony Thompson's family has owned and operated Widden Stud for 150 years. It's always been home to some of the nation's greatest stallions. They also breed foals and have 140 ready for the sale season. 40 of those will be sold on the Gold Coast for about $7 million. A further 40 will be sold at the Inglis Classic sale in February, the first ever sale staged by the famous company at its new Warwick Farm base. The competition is fierce.
It is a beauty contest, and we want to have those horses parading and showing off their best side.
At Torryburn Stud, north of Maitland, the preparation of the yearlings is meticulous.
So they're washed, they're groomed every day. We do their feet to make sure that their hooves are nice. And yeah, it's quite a big process that goes into it.
And it begins well before a horse turns one.
We have a horse handler here who's handling the foals. So they're next year's yearlings to come through. They're already going through the process of being taught how to lead and having some basic early education for next year.
Australasia's biggest bloodstock buyers are currently crawling all over the Hunter, inspecting every horse, silently searching for the elusive qualities which make a champion. 4 years ago, Guy Mulcaster spotted this filly and bought her for $230,000. That filly is now the great champion Winx. Prize money, $15,600,000.
Can you believe it every time she races?
No, you don't. You know, that's a once in a lifetime sort of thing, but you know, now we've got to get on and try and find the next one or something that's, you know, half as good's pretty good for most people, isn't it?
So you're only as good as your last purchase?
That's pretty much how it is.
Trainer Peter Moody made himself famous in 2008 when he handed over $210,000 for a filly he just had to have.
You bought some beauties in your time. Obviously the best was Black Caviar. What did you see in her that made you think, I've got to have this filly?
She was a big, strong girl. Natural attraction to me was she was from a family that I'd had some good success with, and like anything in life, we're drawn back to things we've had success with.
Despite unearthing a legend, his search never ends.
He's well put together. He's actually a bit longer in the hip than most Sebrings as well, sort of length of hip. Sort of, you know, that's your engine department, yeah.
So this is the engine here?
Yeah, well, that's the pushing power to a degree. And you get some horses and breeds of horses can be a bit short in the hip and that, but he's got a good, strong hind quarter on him and nice deep girth, good shoulder, angle of shoulder, front legs, or, you know, the steering wheel basically. It's you want good tread on the tyres.
Neil Breen, 9 News.